Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing the bonus reading for you guys. You got it again this week. So I want to thank you guys so much for all your support and love. I appreciate you more than you could know. Let me go ahead and let you know that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone. So simply take what does resonate for you and leave the rest for another Cancer sign. Also, be aware that the energies can reverse or flip-flop. And if that happens, which is not unusual in a general reading, just get in where you fit in. If this reading doesn't resonate with you, you might check your other signs and placements, see if those readings may resonate a little bit better. All right, as always, Cancer, please don't try to push yourself into a reading that is not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Cancer? Right, Cancer, you are starting out with the Ten of Swords in reverse. You have the World in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, so Cancer, your energy, your vibrational energy is not bad, but it's been a little bit lowered. I do feel like you're kind of holding back. You're not really giving of yourself emotionally to a situation because you're healing. This is a situation where you felt deeply, deeply betrayed. And I feel like you're not quite past this situation yet. You want to be, but you're just not quite there. There's some kind of an emotional part of you that is just still holding on to this, even though you're not feeding into it. You're not giving it your emotions, but you just haven't quite healed yet. And it's still in your energy. Let's see who is in your energy. Show me who's in Cancer's energy. All right, the person in your energy has the Five of Wands in reverse. Temperance is in reverse. And the Eight of Swords. So somebody that can't stop thinking about you. You are definitely on their mind. They may be wanting to heal this connection. They definitely want to come out of conflict with you. I am seeing that they are not quite as balanced as you would want them to be. So they may be trying to heal the connection though, but just be aware that they're not really balanced right now. They are obsessing over you though, and even though they may not want you to know about their emotions, they're knee deep in emotions, and it makes them feel trapped somehow. Like maybe they weren't expecting to feel these emotions. They definitely want to end some kind of conflict though. Let's see the energy between the two of you. They are still in your energy too, Cancer, for, one reason or another. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, there's a lack of communication right now. Let's see what's affecting this connection. Nine of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, this has been painful. I think it's been painful for both of you, although you may not want to hear about their pain right now. There's something here that is just, I feel like one of you may have given up on this situation or this connection. I don't feel like it was this person. I feel like it might have been you, Cancer, but it's still not over. It's not done because it's lingering in your energy. There's some sense of hopelessness about it though. And just this sense of not being able to rise above all these problems. It's like the problems have you down instead of you rising up above them. And that's what's affecting this connection. Let's see your outcome at the end of the week. Ah, the Empress. Well, I love this for you. Okay, so the Empress is your outcome, and that's one of great abundance. I feel like you're going to be kind of realizing your self-worth. You're going to be looking at yourself and this situation. For some reason, I feel like as you're looking at this, you're kind of pulled back, looking at it, and there's a little indignation at the way things have gone. And I can also see that financially it looks like you're going to be doing well too. Your finances look actually pretty good here. So I feel like you're moving into that I am a high quality person and I know this. I'm working on myself. I'm looking after myself, and I'm not taking just anybody who comes into my life. You're going to have to prove yourself to me. And I feel like that is in general, regardless if it's this person or someone else. You know your worth. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot in reverse. Underlying energy, and it tells me that things are kind of stuck right now. Things within this situation are not moving. All right, so let's clarify. Why is the Ten of Swords in the reverse? All right, we have the Eight of Cups in the reverse and the Ten of Coins reverse. Yep. Now, just when I said that your money was looking good, some of you could be currently having some financial issues, something that you're unable to walk away from. It could be something to do within the family or with longtime friends. So be aware of that. If that's the case, it's going to balance out beautifully by the end of the week or so. Okay? So I wouldn't stress too deeply about it. It's something that you can't walk away from, though. With regard to this connection, that's a side note for you. With regard to this connection, you are trying to heal from this. I can see the ending. There could be friends or relatives that, you know, are involved here as well. You really don't want to hear what they have to say. And I'm also seeing that although this is ended, you still have not, it's the same energy, you still haven't completely walked away from this. Although it does look like you have tried. All right, we have the Page of Cups. Okay, so some of you may have a child with this person, and that could be part of why this cycle's not closing out. Others of you, so we have the Page of Cups, the Four of Wands, Queen of Wands, and the Six of Swords reversed. Others of you just have genuine feelings for this person, but you want commitment. You want an offer that brings commitment. You're not willing to be like a third wheel, a side chick, that kind of deal. You're not really willing to do that, and I don't blame you. I am seeing that your energy is a little bit stuck here, and it's because you're not, for some of you, you're unable to overcome the problems, and it's more that the problems are weighing you down. So, you know, that's a good starting point as far as, you know, clearing this energy and being able to move forward, whether with this person or someone else. You don't want to be stuck regardless. I am seeing, though, that you definitely have this glow up going on. It grows, it builds within you. Some of you may be starting your own business, or you may be receiving a promotion at work. I am seeing that you know what it is that you want, though. I'm seeing that you're willing to start small, but at the end of the day, you want commitment. You're sticking to your guns on this, too. Even though sometimes I feel like you doubt yourself a little bit, that how do I put this? It's like you know exactly what you want. The problem is in having that manifest within your life. The reason that you may be having some difficulty, some of you, is because your vibration lowers. And it's been lowered because of, it looks like you were dealing with an inconsistent person. And you get overwhelmed. There's a sense of being overwhelmed as well. So I do see your energy is a little bit stuck. I do see you taking action, though. And I do see something about a new, for some of you, there's a new connection here that could lead to marriage. But you're still kind of stuck with the past person in your energy. You'll be taking action on that, though. Yeah, so some of you may have somebody new coming in. And it could lead to marriage. Why is the Queen of Cups in the reverse? Temperance in reverse. And Judgment. Okay, so some of you have called judgment on this connection, and you're now working to heal your energy, and you're giving nothing to this connection. Others of you, though, I feel like you're holding back your emotions, but you would like to balance things out. You would like to reconcile with this person. So just take it as it applies to you. Let's look at their energy. Why is the Five of Wands in reverse? I just heard we're crossing paths. We're going to cross paths, something like that. Crossing paths. That's what it was. Crossing paths. All right, we have the King of Cups in the reverse. And the Three of Coins reversed. Yeah, so they're holding back emotionally as well. Some of you are dealing with a karmic here, though. Be aware of that. They're very focused on this ending. There was an ending of a contract or a ending of a connection, a base foundation here. They want to come out of conflict with you, but right now they're not very cooperative and they're kind of holding back. There's a little bit of like stubborn energy, to be honest with you. I do think they're watching you, though. Why is Temperance in reverse? Sign of Sagittarius. You could be dealing with another water sign. Could be a Cancer like yourself, or a Pisces, or a Scorpio. Ah, there's the Ten of Swords that you're trying to pull out your back. Yeah, that's what they want to heal. This person is aware that they betrayed you. They want to heal this, but they're being patient as far as coming forward to do that. This is why they're holding back. They're being very patient. They're waiting and watching to see what you're going to do. And they're also just a bit unbalanced right now. They do know, though, that there was betrayal here. Why is the Eight of Swords? Yeah, I really don't like the energy of somebody who just waits and watches, waits and watches. Okay, so what are they up in their head about? Well, for some of you, this person was disloyal. For some of you, I see that this person may be involved with someone else, and they are thinking about ending something elsewhere, ending a cycle elsewhere. Some of you could be dealing with an earth sign. That would be a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. There's a cycle here ending for this person. There's a cycle here ending. It could be because of being disloyal, or I just heard arrogant. Disloyal. The King of Pentacles in the reverse isn't such a nice guy. They're very selfish. They're very selfish, self-centered. They only do what's right for them. They're just not very kind or nurturing. This person could have had a loss of finances as well. But they're aware, whatever it is, this represents their energy. And the reason they're feeling trapped is because this is responsibility. This is what happened. This is what's coming to them before this cycle ends. It's their karma. All right, let's look at the connection. I do feel like somehow this person can be very disagreeable and very selfish. All right, 8 of Swords reversed. Now they have it in the upright. And then we have the 7 of Cups reversed. So you may be giving the appearance that you don't really care what goes on with this person. You don't really care if you talk with them. You've ended this. You're free of it. But the truth is that you haven't completely walked away. So you are trying to free yourself from this person, though. I can see it. It's just that there's still things that are keeping you tied to them in one manner or another. For them, I can see that they're not confused at all about, what caused the conflict. This person may have had options, and that ended the connection between the two of you. If that's the case, they're realizing that these options are not the best thing for them. Some of them could be trying to figure out how to open up communication with you. They're just very withdrawn. They're not cooperating very much. I feel like they had some confusion in the past, but they're no longer confused. This is somebody who wants to come out of conflict, but they're really not taking any steps to do it. It's like they think it's just going to magically land on their doorstep. And that's not how that works. All right, so let's look at the 9 of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, they're kind of waiting for you to do something, for you to approach them. And I can tell you now, I don't see Cancer doing that. All right, we have the Ace of Cups reversed. And we have the 3 of Wands. Yeah, exactly what I said. They're waiting for you. They're waiting for you to resolve the problems. They're waiting for you to initiate something that will, affect the connection. They know full well that they betrayed this connection, and that's why it ended. So they need to kind of get up off their duff and take action, or just Cancer's just going to be gone. Right now, your energy, I do feel like this person is still stuck in your energy a little bit. But like I said, I see someone new coming in. I feel like you'll take action towards the new person because you're not dealing with these problems. It's like you said, I give up. I'm done. I've been stuck in this energy for the longest time. I give up. And now here's this new love coming in. And you're like, okay, you know what? I got a little physical attraction to this person and them to me. And I feel like you're going to take action towards that new person. You're not even giving this person the time of day, to be honest. So if they're waiting for you, they're going to wait a long time. All right, let's see why the Empress is here. And who does that? I'm so sick of people doing that. If you want something, go out and get it. Don't sit around and complain and play like you're the victim because you ain't got what you want. Go out. Do something. All right, we have the Fool in reverse. We have the Lovers. Yeah, see, you got a choice. And we have the Knight of Swords. So there's this new beginning that's trying to come in here for you, Cancer. And it's happened because you have realized your worth, okay? So you're going to have a choice here, is what I'm seeing, between a new beginning. Now, this could be just a new beginning on your own, but for a lot of you, it looks like a new love. You're going to have a choice between a new love and this person from the past, and it's going to be your choice. Yeah, it's going to be your choice. because you've realized your worth. You're sitting back and you're just letting everything come to you. Now this person, this person, I feel like they're not, I don't even know if they know about this situation. I do know they're watching you, but all of a sudden they realize that, hey, my ships aren't going to come in unless I get busy on this. And so they come rushing in. They've got some things to say. They don't want you having this new beginning. They actually fear it, that you're moving on without them, that you're leaving them out in the cold. It's finally over. And this is what's going around and around their head. So you're going to wind up with a choice between a new love and this person, and they're going to come rushing in because they don't like it one bit. Now, what's in the balance here is a new beginning. It hasn't happened yet. It won't happen, it looks like, by the end of the week, but it's coming. Yeah. Oof. Bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. My goodness. Now, you could be dealing with a Taurus. We have Gemini here as well. We talked about earth signs and water signs. Could be dealing even with a fire sign. I literally have every sign on the board. But the Hierophant is underlying energy, and Cancer, that is commitment. You're going to be going from being stuck and things not moving forward to a commitment. That's what's underlying all of this. Looks like you got a choice. All right, I'm going to pull an oracle card for you. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's see what we've got. We've got Wizard of Awareness. Let's see what the book says. Wizard of Awareness. Your soul knows best. Be still and observe. Mindfulness is about being observant and remaining neutral about what goes on in the world around you. This applies to the environment within you too. If you struggle inside yourself, stepping into an observer position gives you a new, powerful perspective that neutralizes any discomfort or overexcitement. You have the capacity to see things clearly now, unencumbered by opinion or desire. Wearing the world as a loose garment requires you to adopt the sense that nothing that happens to you is personal. People come and go, experiences evolve from one state to another, and a continual shifting and change no matter how much you want things to stay the same. The Wizard of Awareness asks you to give up your need to define or limit what you're experiencing now. It's all good. Let it be and watch the miracle unfold without any direct influence from you. Yeah, you got a new start coming in here. So just sit back, Cancer. Just try to be the observer of this. And I feel like that's that Empress energy for you. So just observe it, see what happens, you know, and just be the observer. It's all in the good. All right. I hope that this is helpful for you, Cancer. If you have resonated with this reading, please hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. Until I see you guys in your regular weekly reading, namaste.